Hello, so we need to be able to use the discriminant expression b squared minus 4ac to determine the nature of the roots. So if it has distinct real roots, two distinct real roots is positive. So that means real roots. Two real roots means two intersections with the x-axis. If it has one real root or one equal root, all the roots are equal, it's one intersection with the axis. And then if there's no real roots, then there's no intersection with the x-axis, right? Okay, so we need to use the sign of the discriminant to determine the nature of the roots. So here we need to show that x squared and kx at 9, the quadratic has equal roots, so the discriminant would be equal to 0. So if we could calculate the discriminant in terms of k here, that'd be k squared minus 4 lots of 1 lots of 9 equals 0. So k squared minus 36 equals 0. Therefore k squared is equal to 36. So k is equal to plus or minus 6 if we root that. Okay, so that's my two values of k. Here we need to show that kx squared add 3kx add 2 plus 2 equals 0. We're given that it has no real roots. We need to show this inequality. So no real roots means the discriminant has to be less than 0, negative. So if we calculate the discriminant here, that'd be 3k all squared, take away 4 lots of k lots of 2, less than 0. If we simplify, we get 9k squared, take away 8k less than 0. Okay, then we can solve this. We can solve this quadratic inequality. So then the critical values, when we set it to 0, we'll get k lots of 9k minus 8. So therefore k equals 0 or k equals 8 over 9. So then if we solve this quadratic inequality, we've got my two roots. It would look something like this: 8 over 9 and 0. So we want it to be less than 0, this inequality. So therefore that means that k has to be between 0 and 8 over 9. We're nearly there, but we need to show that k could also be equal to 0. So we need to see what happens when k is equal to 0 as well. So if k equals 0, then this equation would boil down to 0x squared add 0x add 2, and that would mean equal to 0. That would mean 2 equals 0, but that is incorrect. That cannot happen. Obviously 2 is not equal to 0. Therefore there are no real roots here, or no real roots or solutions here. So k could also be 0, so therefore 0 could be equal to k and less than 8 over 9, and that is my inequality there.